One royal expert claims Meghan Markle has made a lot of enemies, calling her a minefield that keeps going off. The expert shared his thoughts on how Meghan has been portraying herself as the victim in a variety of interviews. Expert says Meghan Markle has made a lot of enemies. In an interview with Fox News Digital, expert Duncan Larcombe discussed how Meghan found it challenging to understand the difference between being a celebrity and a royal. Meghan and Harry stepped down from their royal duties in 2020 and, according to Larcombe, Meghan made some enemies along the way. If you look at the commercialization Meghan has embarked on, yes, she's done very well. She's absolutely up there now, almost with Beyoncé, certainly in her own mind, he said. She's achieved that. No one's got a problem with that, Larcombe continued, but the reality is, she's made a lot of enemies out of people that just feel second. To see Meghan as part of her new commercial brand, to be portraying herself as the victim when they themselves feel like they were treated unfairly by her. Meghan claimed that she and Prince Harry were upsetting the dynamic of the hierarchy in an August 2022 interview with The Cut. Meghan said she and Prince Harry felt that leaving the royal family was their only move. Anything to because just by existing, we were upsetting the dynamic of the hierarchy, she said. So we go, okay, fine, let's get out of here. Happy to. Meghan's mentioned during the interview that she had found a diary at Frogmore Cottage where she lived as a royal could certainly be worrisome for the royal family. You go back and you open drawers and you're like, oh my gosh. This is what I was writing in my journal there? And here's all my socks from this time? Meghan said. She added, it was bittersweet, you know? Knowing none of it had to be this way. During the interview, Meghan also explained, it's interesting, I've never had to sign anything that restricts me from talking. I can talk about my whole experience and make a choice not to. When asked why she hasn't talked about the experience, she told the interviewer she was still healing. Expert calls Meghan a love her or loathe her person. Larcombe also touched on how divisive Meghan is. I think the royal family would take a ticking time bomb because I think she's more like a minefield that keeps going off, the expert explained. If it's not one thing, it's another, he continued. It creates this sort of frenzy around Meghan because she's got a kind of love her or loathe her character. Others might say she's such a divisive character. Larcombe added, and we only have to look at her family. You know, she doesn't speak to her father and her sister seems to absolutely loathe her. I think that Meghan's a divisive figure. Prince William, Kate Middleton, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle appearance didn't reveal any significant bonding, body language expert says.